as the driver of the RV, this is what you'll see. You'll see when you turn this on, this is a tire pressure monitoring system, and it will tell you, it rotates through each of the tires, 2 in the front and 4 in the back, and as you see it on the screen, maybe it's blinking because of this, it's an accurate representation of where the tires are that it's monitoring, so it'll give you the pressure, and it also gives you the temperature. Typically when you start out first thing in the morning, I usually have the temperature or the pressure of the tire in the front about between 85 and 90, and in the back about 95 to potentially 100, depending on how warm it is when you first start out. I do have a air compressor if you need to adjust that. So my mirrors on each side, they each have a camera, you can see there. So when I do a blinker to the right, you'll see this on the screen. It will show you a side view, so hopefully no one's going to hide in your blind spot. If I turn the blinker to the left, it changes to the left side. Now over here, here's to adjust your mirrors. This is actually a mirror heater, which no one will probably need over the summer. Here is your visor. While you are traveling, it will let your visor come down, and it will allow you to kind of have the sun not quite in your face, but as I push this down and I'm going to hold it, it's going to stop at a certain point. I'm guessing that's just a safety feature, so you can't drive blind, but it comes down quite a bit so that you can't get blinded by the sun when it's kind of early in the morning or late in the evening. This next one is a utility light. It's basically a light if you see in this side mirror. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there is a light on the outside and in some of the bays. And this auxiliary start, I think it uses some of the extra batteries to potentially start the generator. And speaking of the generator, and that's, I should go back just a little bit. That auxiliary start, I never use it. I've never had to use it, but I think it's, if some of the batteries go dead, it may help you out. Over on this side, you can actually start the generator from here. And this is control some of the music. There's a music while you travel and music while you're parked. It seems to not be much of a difference. And then of course, here's the landing gear information. And then here's the normal controls as far as heat and cooling. And then up here, you just have your fuel and then some of your other gauges if things are going to get too hot or cold. Things to note, that the height of it from the bottom to the top of the air conditioning units is 12 feet 6 inches. It is 39 feet long. And typically, to be safe, I always go 65 or less. That's what I've been told is the safe driving. Even though it can go faster than that, you run the risk of potentially having a failure.